I'm Jeff Edwards, co-chairman of the SafeHouse Initiative and host of Behind the Scenes. We believe it's important for our readers, listeners, and future content contributors to get acquainted with the individuals and organizations that have helped create this much-needed, one-of-a-kind resource. Welcome to Behind the Scenes. Tawana Johnson is Vice Chair, Cybersecurity and Data Privacy Practice at Lewis Brisbois. Hey, welcome, Tawana.
Hey, Jeff. Thanks for having me.
Well, welcome to Behind the Scenes. Appreciate you joining us. And why don't you tell us about Lewis Brisbois?
Sure. So Lewis Brisbois is a law firm. We have more than 1,500 attorneys and 55 offices in 32 states. And we have more than 40 different practice areas, including data privacy and cybersecurity.
Excellent. Yeah. And actually, Tawana, I met you along the way here. Lewis Brisbois was the first SafeHouse content contributor that's a law firm.
That's right.
And so what attracted Lewis Brisbois to become part of the SafeHouse Initiative?
So I was initially contacted by another contributor to the SafeHouse Initiative who asked if we had some content to contribute. When I learned more about SafeHouse and the goal of education for small and medium-sized businesses, that just clicked with me because the majority of our clients are small and medium-sized businesses. And I've found over the years that so many clients just don't even appreciate many of the risks. So having these resources available for our potential clients is a huge benefit, not only for us, but obviously for our clients as well.
Yeah, and one of the things you help pave the way for us is there's a section on our website on the portal itself on tools. So we created a whole section because you had this very interesting tool set. Would you mind talking about that? It's that graph, the map about compliance and things of that nature.
So that tool is actually on our firm website as well. It is a 50-state map that has links to every state's data privacy and data breach notification law. A lot of people don't realize that there is no federal data privacy or data breach notification law. So every state has its own law. And that comes into play, not depending on the state where a business is located, but where the impacted individual is located. So that can create a lot of complex nuances in any particular data privacy incident here. But that map is designed to simplify and put all of those statutes in one place. And it's not just the data breach notification laws. We have, obviously a lot of states like California and Colorado now have separate data privacy laws. There are some international laws as well, including GDPR.
Yeah.
And there are many, actually, federal regulations pertaining to data privacy and data breach notification, as well as some state regulatory agencies as well. So there is a huge patchwork of applicable laws that could impact a business in any data security incident.
Yeah, I've had a lot of positive feedback on that. I said, I highly encourage anyone that's listening to this to definitely go to the tools section of the website and look at that because it's fantastic.
Well, thank you. I definitely appreciate it. A lot of work goes into keeping that up to date for sure.
Well, and I asked you if you remembered it. You're the one who brought it up to me. So shame on me. I'm glad I remembered. So anyway, just thinking out in the future, I mean, the tools section, I mean, there's so many things we could do to help educate at the SafeHouse Initiative. What if you had a vision for us? What would that be, Tawana?
Well, I think the first thing is really expanding the reach to get the message out to more, target businesses, right? The small and medium-sized businesses that really need these resources to protect their businesses. So expanding the reach, I think, would be the first thing. And then expanding that tool set. I'll be the first to admit that I don't particularly have a strong IT background, as much as that may surprise you. But
shocked.
I think having resources for other businesses who, maybe IT is not their first skill set. They're more focused on running a business and may not have the knowledge or ability to implement some of these things. So I think having these tool sets and references to other companies and businesses who can assist them with implementing some of these strategies and other parts of a cybersecurity platform, I think is going to be immensely helpful for a lot of businesses.
Well, I love your vision, because one thing I've been working on with the team is to set up something called the global community. And that is finding like-minded entities like higher educational facilities, higher learning, things of that nature, that have programs, and they can start to share. They have their own content, but they can start to share it through the SafeHouse Initiative as kind of the communicate or the education hub of the world. So that's something we're working on. So we may just realize that vision you just laid out for us.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah. Well, Tawana, any other thoughts before I let you go?
Well, I just, again, thank you very much for having me, and looking forward to continuing to work with the SafeHouse Initiative team going forward to, achieve that vision.
All right. Well, thank you, Tawana. It's a pleasure, and Lewis Brisbois has been a fantastic contributor.
Thank you.